You know, one thing you'll never get from me is you'll never get some watered down garbage. I don't do that. I pride myself on being one of the few people in this generation, you know, on the planet during this time that isn't full of shit. You know, it's kind of a badge of honor that I wear. You know, the average person, they bullshit themselves through life. I mean, that's why people don't grow. You know, I've said it before, one of the main ways to grow, and people wonder how I ascended, and how I grew, and how I matured, and how I, you know, just got better so quickly, so immensely, and so intensely. Well, I told myself all of my bullshit. Looked myself in the mirror and was honest with myself. All of my flaws and imperfections. Acknowledged them accordingly so I could fix them. It's a daily practice for me. Acknowledging flaw. Calling myself out on my own bullshit. That's how you get better. Hence why the average person doesn't really get better. They kind of go through life on the same mediocre, minuscule level. Okay? It's because they're never honest with themselves. You have men go through their entire lives being little boys, you know, feeding themselves mommy's booby their whole fucking lives, and wonder why wonder why they're not attracting queens, goddesses, real women. Well, because you're not a real man. And vice versa. A lot of women go around wondering why they can't attract a real man. Why do I keep attracting fuck boys? Well, maybe because you're a fuck girl. You ever thought of that? You know, not to be all new agey and cliche, but you are what you attract. You what you attract, you get bullshit. You know, but then again, there's a lot of truth to it. There's a lot of truth to it. Because, I mean, a lot of people kind of abuse that phrase and throw that phrase around all willy-nilly. They abuse it. But as with anything that's abused, it can be truthful and be helpful at the core. And at the core, that's very true. If you, as a man or as a woman, as a person, are of high quality, high personal standard, you hold yourself accountable, don't be hard on yourself now. I'm just saying, you know, be real with yourself. Call yourself out on your own shit. If you got a jealousy issue, be honest. You know, if you got a self-esteem issue, be honest. You know, if you're kind of got a superiority complex, you know, to where you talk down to people, be honest. Right? If you're kind of a liar, be honest. Okay? Be honest with whatever your flaw, whatever your poison may be. Accept and own those flaws. Shine that flashlight on those demons. That way you can rid them from the house. Okay? If you never acknowledge the illness, how can you get cured? See? Life is a series of diagnoses of self. That's how you get better. That's how you progress. That's how you go beyond your previous level. Is by acknowledging the flaws in your previous design. Okay. When a car gets better as the years go on, it's because the manufacturers realize what could have been done better and they fix it. What wasn't as strong or as fortified as it could have been in the previous make and model, so they fix it. Right? That's what they do. They're constantly fine-tuning. Never stop fine-tuning yourself, because that's how you get to the best version of yourself. The second you start resting on your laurels, I have completed, I am me, I am done, you stop growing. And most people, they stop growing in their 20s. You ever met like a 65-year-old, dumb as hell, immature, silly? That's how you have 30-year-olds with more knowledge than 70-year-olds. How the fuck is that even possible? Well, the 30-year-old may have gone through more introspection. They may be a more authentic person. They may be a more advanced spirit, more advanced soul. Regardless, it's possible. I've seen it. Hell, I do it. I'm not out of my 20s yet, and I've seen people 2-3 times my age that I just have more understanding. Yes, they have more years lived. I'm young. They're old. So, duh, yeah, they've lived longer. They may know more about certain things from certain areas in certain ways by simple logical virtue of existing on the planet longer to date. But they don't have that insight, that intuition, that discernment. They don't have that light. They don't have that anointing. They don't have that otherworldliness that I have. And that's because, first off, maybe they just don't have it like that. But a lot of times, people are just full of shit. Period. And they go through their whole lives full of shit. You got bigots, racist people, people who don't like to take advice. You gotta be willing to take advice, man. One of the best things you can be in this life is ready to learn. Be ready to be proved wrong. Don't be afraid of being proved wrong. Be afraid of not learning. I'd rather somebody prove me wrong and I can learn, gain new information, and be better than I was before than someone tell me what I want to hear and I'm in error and I go through the rest of my life in error, okay, with itching ears. Don't tell me what the fuck I want. I mean, obviously, yes, you want to hear what you want to hear. If I'm right. You know? A lot of people just want to be told they're right. They don't want to actually be right. They want, what they say, most people don't want the truth. They want to be comfortable. You got to get away from needing comfort, okay? Let truth be your goal, not just comfort. Yes, you want to be comfortable, but there are a lot of people in error comfortable. They are complete fucking idiots who are comfortable. People who are bad people who are comfortable. Flaws out the ass. Messed up individuals who are comfortable, okay? Stop being lulled to sleep. Stop thinking because you're comfortable somewhere that you're in the right place. Some of the greatest things come from places of discomfort. Growth comes from discomfort. What's better than growth? Is that not one of the greatest things you can have in this life? Growth, maturation, maturing process, maturation, evolution. What's better? One of the greatest things you can have in this life is improvement, betterment. Okay, progress, goddamn, progress. And that comes from discomfort. That comes from looking in the mirror and saying, damn, this could be a flaw of mine. Damn, I could be wrong on this. Damn, I made a mistake here. Damn, I could be better on that. Maybe I was wrong that time. Maybe I'm kind of abrasive. Maybe I'm kind of judgmental. And when you're honest with yourself like that, you get results because you're in a constant state of betterment. You're in a constant state of improvement. And that's what not being full of shit with yourself will get you. Be honest with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. But hold yourself to the same high standard that you hold everyone else to. Because a lot of people, most people in this society, sadly, they spend so much time critiquing everybody but themselves. They hold everybody else to this very lofty standard, this very high standard, this very, very high bar that everybody else has to jump to reach, right? Everybody else has to jump and reach this high standard, and you judge them if they don't reach it. Someone else falls short, right? And that's all you remember about them. But let you make the same mistake they made. It's okay. Oh, I'm just human. Okay, well, so are they. Why are you so hard on them but so easy on yourself? Hold yourself to the same high standard. When you fuck up, look yourself in the mirror. Scold yourself. Again, don't be hard on yourself, but don't hold anybody to a standard that you yourself are not willing to reach. I repeat, do not hold anyone else to a standard that you yourself are not willing to reach. If you're not striving for that greatness, then don't expect that greatness from somebody else. Stop being so hard on people, man. Again, not saying be hard on yourself, but being honest with yourself, admitting your mistakes, your wrongs, your flaws, your fuck-ups, apologizing, repenting, putting it out there into the universe. I'm telling you, it's powerful. That way you can get better, you can evolve, and you can improve. You never grow if you never acknowledge that there are areas that need growth. There we have it.